Hey there, David here with Better Story Marketing, and we're going to look today at how do you grow your business and make sense of all these tools and strategies without feeling overwhelmed. We're going to continue our series where we're walking through the core features of the Marketing OS, which is built on Go High Level and comes with part of your BrandPack. Today we're going to focus on 3 feature sets: opportunities, marketing, and automation. Actually, they're really just categories with lots of features in them. And these systems, they're going to save you time, they're going to boost your revenue, and they're going to simplify your business. So let's jump in and take a look. As you can see, those are some key headings over here in our menu. And we're just going to kind of walk through each one and go, hey, what all is in here? Because this is part of our series where we're just walking through the core functionality. Okay, so we're starting with opportunities. Think of this as your sales control center. This is where every potential customer gets tracked. So no more missing chances or losing leads. You'll know exactly where each person is when you do this right, where they are in your sales process from the first contact to the final sale. So this is really how you can bring some clarity and confidence to your business growth. As you can see, we have 2 different pipelines, a lead gen. So it says leads are coming in and becoming customers. And then we have a delivery one that's more focused on how to, okay, when someone is a customer, what are the steps in delivering value? So you can see there's a number of different steps in here. You can create and edit these pipelines yourself if you want to add new ones, or if you want to come in here and go, hey, I want to change the order, I want to add a new stage. Totally customizable. And each of these can and really should be connected to automations. So in this example, if someone schedules a session, it's going to move them into this stage. Now, when that session completes, it's going to move them here. When you send a proposal, the automation for that is going to move them here. So it's great is you're taking the actions, and this is actually, when set up right, it just tracks with you and you can see where is everyone in their different stages. All right, that's opportunities. That part was quicker, but super powerful when you tie it in to all of the other elements. And we'll look at actually some of those here in a second. All right, let's talk about marketing. This one will be a little longer. There's a bunch of things to cover. But your Marketing OS, it makes it easy for you to really supercharge your outreach, because you can run targeted campaigns, send emails that actually get opened, post social media content that can drive results. All the tools you need are right here. So no more guesswork, no more wasted time, no more death by 1,000 subscriptions with lots of different apps. All of that functionality is here in one place. So we're starting out looking at this with our social planner. You can see you can connect all sorts of different channels and manage them in one place. What's great about this too is there is a bunch of content, a bunch of templates. Each brand pack comes with pre-built content specifically for that expertise. But then there's also a bunch of other templates here if you want to use those to create your content. Same thing here when you look at emails. You can send email campaigns that are pre-scheduled. You can send workflow ones that are based on an automation. You can format these using different templates that we've built for your specific industry, or you can pull more from the template library. Then the next stage here, snippets. Let's talk about these. I don't have any in this specific example right now, but these can be a huge everyday optimization, as you can add the text messages or the email messages that you regularly send. Like, think about how you probably always send a very similar follow-up email when you meet somebody, or you send the same referral introduction. Well, when you add that snippet in here, then you can reuse it over and over. You don't have to retype it. Let's talk about, so these countdown timers, won't spend a lot of time here. This is great for workshops or other, maybe it's a deadline, a deal ends at a certain time. You can set these up and then you can embed them in emails. You can embed them on funnel landing pages in your website, all sorts of places. But it's just a great tool, and it can be sunk in a lot of different channels of communication. Trigger links. These trigger links have 2 real powerful capabilities. One, they let you initiate an automation based on a specific link being clicked. Like, say someone downloads your lead generator. Well, maybe you want to start an automation when they click that. It lets you change a reusable link and reuse a link without having to update it in multiple locations. So to give an example, look at this 30-minute scheduling link. So this goes to a specific page. Here, we'll just open it, another tab here that you can see that lets you pick a time to schedule. Now, say you wanted to point that to a different calendar. Typically, then you'd have to change it in all the emails you linked it in, or change it on your website or wherever. What's nice is by using this trigger link, you're going to embed this in all those places. And so then when you change this, you just change it once. And all those other emails that said, hey, book a 30-minute free call with me, or you have that on your website, it's all changed and updated in all of those places. That's one of the really big, powerful aspects of trigger links that we see saves business owners a lot of time. I'm not going to go through all of the elements in the affiliate manager, but basically you can run your own affiliate program here to grow your number of qualified leads that come in from different referral partners. Okay, our brand boards, these let you organize all of your design assets, whether those are logos or colors or fonts. You can organize them all in one place and then use those as you design your web page or your emails or any other features in here. Now, Ad Manager, this one you can turn on if you want, and it lets you manage all of your ads in one place. Kind of like the Social Planner lets you manage all of your social content in one place. And then the Content AI, it's actually kind of built in a lot of different places. This is just a little dashboard to let you see how you're using it. All right, that was a quick run through marketing. Again, in some of our other videos where we're going through specific aspects of the BrandPack, we're going to dive into these even deeper and in more detail, particular to that BrandPack. But let's talk about automations. We've kind of mentioned it a couple times in here. Automations is where a lot of the real magic happens. You can automate follow-ups, you can automate reminders or nurture campaigns, but it lets your business keep moving forward. It keeps working even when you're busy doing all the other stuff. When done right, it's kind of like having an extra team working behind the scenes 24/7. Now, let's take a look at one of these scheduling automations. This is a super simple one, but you can see that automations, they have a trigger that begins the automation, and then they have different actions that can be taken. There are a ton of actions that you can add in here. You can pick from all sorts of different actions, and this is a pretty simple automation here, but they can get as complex as you need to match your business. Okay, let's take a quick second to recap. With these opportunities, the marketing functions and the automations all working together, you've got a system that's designed not just to grow your business, but also to make it easier to run. So no more scattered tools or patchwork solutions. You've got one simple, powerful platform that does it all. If you're ready to see how this can really transform your business, then start exploring your marketing OS. Let's walk through more of these videos. And don't forget, we're here to help you every step of the way. If you get lost in there and you already have a BrandPack, just schedule one of our marketing OS onboarding calls and I'll walk you through a lot of this stuff. You've got the tools, you've got the support. Let's go grow your business.